this is bullshit and blah blah blah. He's like, hey man, maybe it's meant for a reason.
Always thought of it like that, bro. You really fucked up.
I can't get rid of this thing.
Life was easy. Fuck out my face.
Yeah, what it was. I expect you to do the bare minimum, because then what's the point?
True. To do that, I went and got one from the aisle, you dumb fuck.
And shut the fuck up and lay low.
You're female, like you could work your charms in certain situations that I wouldn't be able to. You know how much free shit you gotten? Shit. One said word to mama, shit. Oh, got him. We understand it's gonna bother you. Some of us went through it. Some of us are gonna go through it. Well, we wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go that deep with you. You don't really know what you want to share, my heart.
No, look cock. Send hook, send cock.
I do not agree with these guys. Word.
Get the fuck out of here and do something important.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Saturday night. And you know what that means? A special Toe in the show with your boy Toe in the building. Yesterday, I got the privilege of hearing Ray with Cap and Summer Show. You know, some show showed up a little bit, just a little bit. Ray's here. He's in the cut. I saw him doing some shit. I think he's talking to baby mama number 24. He started taking off his shirt and shit. Big baby, what's going on? You trying to sign to the network? What's up? Yo, listen, man. There's a rigorous process you gotta go through. But what up, normal guy? About to watch the Olympics. What sport are they showing right now? Has the Olympics fully started, or is it still the showcase shit? Or am I late? Oh, the Olympic Games. Okay, so Germany versus Japan right now. Okay. So the Olympics have started. Shit. All right. Well, we got some shit today that we're gonna talk about now. Ray's not privy to the stuff we about to say today, but he got to show his face at one point in time. Because I wanted his opinion about some shit. We might get some guests. We never know. You know how that shit goes. But yeah. So we saw Deadpool. If y'all ain't see Deadpool, go watch that shit. Wait until after the podcast to drop everything and go watch it. But nah, it was good. I liked it. It was dope. It was fun. It was funny. Shit, I ain't gonna try to spoil nothing, but yeah, man. Tuesday, we going in. We going ham on Tuesday, like ham and cheese with some mayonnaise on top. You feel me? We going hard on Tuesday for the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Oh shit!
My bad.
Ray said,
Oh.
"Fuck it."
No. I've put my cousin on basically a whole X-Men marathon
Yeah,
because this motherfucker hasn't watched any of them till like this week. So I
Shit.
was like, if you're gonna watch this movie, watch everything. So, and he's about to go see it at 10. I'm like, call me after, because trust me, there's a lot you're gonna want to talk about.
Word.
So, but what's going on, everyone? What's going on? We back. We in the building. We in the building. I told y'all we would probably be back, so we back. We back. We in the building.
Yeah. But I was just saying how yesterday it was you, Cap, show, a little bit of show, you know.
Yo, it was funny. Show surprisingly showed up, then dipped. But shout out to Cap. Thank you so much for filling in and letting me have not just to talk alone here. Hey, yo, big baby, you trying to get on the network? I don't know. We might have to talk some negotiations. We got you. We got you.
I told him it's a rigorous process to get up in here.
Yo, you just gotta stop hitting me with a bat. That's all I'm saying. Just
Word.
stop hitting me with a bat, and we might be able to fit you in. Damn. I'm just saying we gotta be cool. You can't be hitting me with a bat if you're gonna join the network. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't want to be in pain no more.
My man said tranquilo.
Facts. You gotta be tranquilo.
Word.
That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
But what's going on, y'all? What's going on? We got normal guy in the building.
Normal guy in the fucking building.
I let Toe hit you with the bat. Why Toe got hit with?
Yo, now we're talking.
What you mean now we talking?
Shit.
You're not supposed to want to hit me with a bat either.
I want to hit everybody with a fucking bat.
But not me.
Why not?
With you?
Why not? Shit.
And I'm gonna be out of commission again. Be out of commission?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn, man.
Shit.
Oh, shit. But what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy Saturday. We in the building.
Word.
Oh, man. I don't know why. For some reason, I decided, you know what I want to do right now? Let me start making a universe mode.
Shit.
I keep looking up for a second because I'm like trying to make an ROH based universe mode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I want to make it old school ROH? Do I want to make it new school ROH, or a little bit of both?
Well, I would the one thing I would add from ROH from the old days is the fact that you can watch it without having to pay, a paywall to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can watch it.
That is like OG ROH, because that became the downfall in like the mid era and then now this era. Because tell you hit Ray with a bat for me and you can have a custom. Wow.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
That's fucked up.
Krills, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, Krills?
Don't worry, normal guy. I missed yesterday's show also because I was
all good. We were only on legit for like an hour.
I noticed
not
that
on here for because legit all I wanted to talk about was Deadpool, and I'm just like, I can't talk about Deadpool because Cap hasn't seen Deadpool, and I was like, I don't know if Cap wants to talk about the script and the conversations we usually have on here. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna call it early.
He was telling me he would have been down for anything.
I know, but I was just like, it's gonna be weird because we're probably gonna have two very like-minded opinions on things. That it's like, I don't know.
You'd be surprised with Cap.
Well, now I know.
You'd be surprised with Cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying what he would say either way. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes he doesn't give you what you think he's gonna hear. Okay. You know he's gonna say and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yesterday, it was the first time in a while that we went out. I went out with a couple coworkers. Krills was there. Had a good time. It actually sparked up the cup. We had the whole who pays on the first date chip.
Ah shit.
And surprisingly, these women are around my age.
Okay.
Some are a little older by a few years, but they're around my age.
Okay.
And one of the girls was like, "Yo, I'm old school. So like, if you pay the first couple dates and like I like you and we like each other, then I'll be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna take you out. I'll pay. You know, it's like because at that point it's not about who's paying. It's about us going out.
Got you. No, it works.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I was like, okay. And they had that thing, and then I asked them. I said, yo, so if I'm because they all said the man pays the first date.
Okay.
So I said, if I'm expected to pay on the first date,
Yeah.
so that means I can take you wherever I want. Yo, and they that ass and said, sure, I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, shit, you want to take me to fucking to the Cheesecake Factory? She's like, you want to take me to the Cheesecake Factory? Fuck it, we'll go. I'm not bougie. We could go to fucking Taco Bell. I don't give a shit. I was like, you see,
those are that's what you need. That's what you need is.
But
that is a ride or die type of chick right there.
Word. But they're all taken.
God damn it. That's why they take it.
But there ain't no rule said you can't take them back, man.
Hey, no. We ain't trying to ruin happy
All
home.
I'm trying to do is share, Ray.
They fucked it.
I'm trying to share, Ray. Sharing is caring, Ray.
It is. Pero fuck up. In the bio. That's all we say.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. Oye, mira, coño.
Oh, shit, man. But yeah, man. Nah, it's you know what it is? That's usually the customer. I feel like as much as yes, things have changed and things have adapted with time and all that, I feel like it's still the thought process is always the guy's gonna pay first, you know?
Yeah.
It's always gonna be like that. And that's still, like I said, I'm still at that type of person that I always offer to pay first, especially that first date. Like,
yeah,
I never like, yo, trying to split fit. Nah, here we go. Boom. Especially if I invite, like, you know, if I'm like, yo, we out, like, you want to go here, you want to do this? Yeah, man.
No, you know me. I've always said, you know, fucking to me it doesn't matter as long as we having a good time. I wouldn't mind paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Because the option's always if the date sucks and you're not for me, we're not going on another one.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying $600-700 on a fucking date. You know, but which you know, but sometimes
where are you going on these first dates, man?
Bro? These young girls now. Jesus, are unrealistic, my nigga.
How the fuck you trying to go?
And this what leads me to the first topic. If you look in the private chat, I wrote some topics I wanted to talk about.
Got you. I bet.
Right, so now hear me out, Ray.
That's what we should be doing sometimes. Just in case if like we don't have during the episode, just in case we're like, fuck, where do we go now? Okay, cool.
Yeah. See what happens when you go out and get drunk with a bunch of women? You come back with some ideas, people.
Shit, I gotta do that more often. I just be drinking.
Word. The only problem is I didn't get drunk.
That's good, man. You don't gotta get drunk. Trust me. I said, bro, I have not gotten drunk in a while. I could drink. So
yeah.
But all right, let's go.
So all right. So little caveat. So I'm gonna change it to this generation, like this era, the movement that we're going into, right?
So as much as I hate to say it, my generation in a sense, because mine into the next in a sense.
Yeah,
and I think it's really it starts with mine, but especially that generation that follows. That is really the best way to put it. That TikTok generation, you know, like that generation now that all they're fucking encompassing is social media.
Yeah,
like they believe whatever that says. That's word in a sense.
Yeah. So my generation, and then I would assume your generation is the next one. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking your generation started the movement of this, and the generation after you has picked it up and starting to perfect it. And then now with that happening, it's encompassing all generations into adapting this new style of the way we live life, right? So So, because like TikTok, you said it was before it was for young people, and now everybody's on it. You know, everybody's making TikToks before making YouTube videos for kids, and you were stupid
Yeah.
and blah 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 blah. Now all of a sudden, everybody's making YouTube videos and
Yeah.
shit like that.
It's like
Everybody's
how it
streaming.
is. It's always is. It's like it was Vine at one point, then it became
Yeah,
the YouTube sensation. Now it's
Yeah.
TikTok, and it's just it always follows suits. That it's like it starts here, and then it's just
yeah. And I would also say some part of my generation is also to blame for this, because I think the ball started getting created in my generation and started getting bigger in yours, and it went downhill since the next one. But what I'm getting at is like, now do not get me wrong.
okay.
There are some men that do not need nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are some men that can be homeless, have one slipper, and still bag bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're
that's
willing to be humble. They're willing to not have to
no.
put that price.
No, yeah. So like there's just some men that have that it factor. They have that everyone wants them no matter what situation they're in.
Yeah.
Right? So we're not talking about those. We're not talking about the unicorns in the situation.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But what I'm starting to notice is back in the day, when you was like what separated men from each other is the way we acted.
Yeah.
The way we treated women. Because the conversation started up with when was money so important? Like, because I know I watched Seinfeld. I believe we spoke about this either last week or during the week, or I spoke about this to Kenny. But it was Seinfeld saying that back in the day, money wasn't the most important thing. It was who had the cooler job. Because no matter what job you had, you was able to support, get yourself by at the very least.
Yeah.
You had your family, you was able to support them, you was able to get by. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter what job you was able to survive.
Yeah.
And then another guy was saying everybody's so rooted in money, everybody, all they want is money and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here, and I know I told this to Kenny. When I was growing up, I lived in a house. Now, granted, my mother and my father worked, and they were making good money. But my mom made good money for the time, right? And I'm making around the same money she's making a year.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here going, shit, I don't even have a quarter of the opportunity she did.
Yeah.
She had a house. She had 2 kids. At one point, they had 2 cars. They were going shopping every weekend for groceries. We had money to go out on vacation. We went to places to like the parks or like the amusement parks. We went to fairs. We went out to eat every once in a while. They never seemed like, I'm not saying they didn't struggle, but they never seemed like there was a point where we couldn't do shit.
You know what it is? It wasn't as visible, because especially at that time, it was one of those where it's make it till you break it type mentality. Like, it was one of those where it's like, it's the, hey, we're going to make it work.
Yeah.
Like that's something I saw in my parents. It's like, bro, I still say it now. I don't get how my dad would stretch $1 so fucking far.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you that now, like the money means nothing.
Yeah.
I can't buy a house right now. Not one in New York.
Bro.
Not with the money that I make a year. I wouldn't be able to get a loan to get a house anywhere in the Bronx. And the Bronx, you ask anybody outside the Bronx is a fucking ghetto, is a shithole. There are $1 million homes in the Bronx. Don't get me wrong. There's beautiful places in the Bronx.
There is amazing. Yeah. Like if you look at, if you ever really sit down and look at properties everywhere, you look at the Bronx, like there's some amazing fucking properties. Yeah. Man. And the prices, it's like, yo, realistically, who the fuck can afford this?
Yo,
on a working salary, on an actual working salary. You know?
And then I'm listening to these women, and they're telling me that before it used to be like $20 to get their hands and their feet done with, for the nails. Yeah. Now it's like $120. The hair is $100 something. And I'm listening to them, and I'm sitting there. I go, yo, listen. As much as I love the fact that you have orange nails on, because orange is my favorite color, I'm not gonna sit here and go, ew, she has normal nails and they're perfectly cut. Yeah. But because they don't have color and a design on them, I can't fuck with her. Like, I don't care what your nail. At the end of the day, as long as your shit don't have like fungus on them, I don't care what your nails look like. You know what I'm saying? But but that's besides. So what I'm getting at is I'm starting to think money now has replaced the actual genuine man. Where before you showed the type of man you were. You was genuine. You did that, and it was like, yo, money didn't really matter because with what I'm making, we can live. We be all right. We could
Yeah.
go do stuff. We could do this.
Yeah.
Now it's like I could be a douchebag. I could be someone with no game.
But if I
I
have
could be
money,
I could someone who could look just like me, and now models come after me if I got the money. You know, if I got a lot of money,
yeah.
and I'm not saying that these girls are whores or anything like that, but I'm saying is money's the new game. Money's the new foreplay. Where it became the man. Money became the man.
Okay. When it comes to it, I feel like it can be something that does attract certain people or certain individual, but I think it's still you can catch more bees with honey, you know? Because if the people you're attracting just with money, I don't think are the people you want.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that's why I did the thing. It's not caveat. It's if you notice
No.
now
That's what I'm saying. Like,
with the way these women are, there's videos. There are videos out there now with women telling other women do not go on coffee dates.
Yeah.
Because if the man wants to go on coffee, he didn't put any effort into the date for you, so he's not interested or it's cheap and all this other shit. Like he has to do something that's gonna be fun and original and this and that and this and that. And I'm sitting like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's what they're telling these people.
No, that's
what
the message. That's the message they're spreading, and that's something that again,
they're trying to replace us with money because not for nothing, Ray. I can learn more about someone sitting down with them having a drink than I can going to Dave and Buster's or on a boat ride and playing video games.
Yeah.
And you know what you do when you have a coffee date?
What?
You sit down and have a drink and talk to somebody.
Yeah, no, bro. I've that used to be my go-to for first.
Yeah.
Was the coffee date. Cause a lot of the times during that first date, what I want to do is talk. Cause I will agree with this, because I know one of the things on that infamous list that we spoke about here on the podcast was the movie date. And I agree, maybe the first date shouldn't be a movie date. Just because during the movie, I'm not talking to you the whole time, you know?
Shit, I'll talk to you the whole time. I don't give a fuck.
Like, I'm not trying to get to know you when I'm trying to watch a movie. But to me, that is the part of it that it's like, yo, I want to be able to talk to you and get to know who you are as a person, get to know you in this. So it's like, hey, let's have a coffee, let's enjoy, let's talk, enjoy our just the companionship in a moment, and then see where it goes. And it's the thing of now you see this, you see the message, you see what's being spread out, you see that it's like, oh, have them do this, have this, have this. Bro, I saw a fucking Maxim Body video today and I forgot to fucking send it. I was trying to look now and I feel like it might have been like a older video. But this guy legit is like, oh yeah, I met this girl. And he makes the joke. He's like, watch, it's gonna be on Facebook. They ask, so where'd you meet her? Online. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, what got you? He's like, yeah, I usually go for a more feminine looking girl. But the girl kind of looks a type of way, you know? And they're like, oh, what are you usually looking for? What do you look for in a guy? Money. Straight out said it. Money. And he looks and he's just like, and they're like, oh, so how long you guys been doing like together now? How's the relationship going? Oh, it's going well. He pays for my things. It's just like, damn. Like in a sense, it's just like all she cares about is what he can pay, what he can buy, all that. And this guy is just happy to be there. Like, oh, I'm with a girl though. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's that, and that's the sad thing that it's like there's a lot like that. That it's like Some guys, it's, hey, yeah,
I mean, but
I have this to show for it, and it's like, is that all you want? To be able to say now you, excuse me, now you have a girl instead of,
you'd be surprised.
man.
You'd be surprised. But yeah, man, they it's getting down to that now. Even some of the people that you talk to and you go, yo, there's no way that you're really like this. But nah, they want to, be secure. You know what I'm saying? Like they made the joke yesterday. They wanted that 401k.
No,
You know?
this is the thing. This is the thing. Because I remember we had this conversation when the girl that basically put out the version of the script, but in a sense, the way she said it just made it sound like full of shit. But it's like I
Yeah.
get wanting sometimes to be able to see financial security, right? Like you want to be able to see a sense of security. But the thing is, when your first initiative is to say financial, it's like, okay, so this is a business relationship. This isn't a relationship. You're looking for a partnership, but to make this monetary. When
Well,
if you're trying to get into a relationship with a romantic partner, that shouldn't be the first conversation, you know?
yeah. Well, shit. I'm gonna say something that lends to another topic that we're gonna talk about later, but
Okay.
Kevin Samuels always talks about back in the day, women did what they had to do for their survival.
Yeah.
That's why, you would see multiple women with the biggest guy out there who's the warrior who killed everyone,
Yeah.
or the king or something like that. Very rarely do you see somebody with a peasant that can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Now it's like, before it was just, it was a good man that wasn't gonna hurt him, or that was gonna treat him right, and
Yeah.
have kids and whatever. But now, like you said, it's who protects them more from having to do any kind of thing. A rich man.
Yeah. No,
And and the thing is, they're so far into wanting to get this protection, or they're wanting to get this comfort and this security. They'll share now. Like, don't get me wrong, they used to do that with the king or whatever the fuck. But I mean, like, now it's like they don't even give a fuck.
yeah. Yeah. No,
They don't get.
look at the other video that we talked about. That fucking, oh, if they're doing this, it's because you're not, then it's cool. It's like, wait, what? What kind of relationships are we promoting, you know? Like just for that sake of, oh, to be able to keep this, let them do this, let them do, it's like, huh? Like, and it's like we said, like how we talked about with our upbringings, that you will never know, because of, there's certain things that, yeah, but there's certain hardships and stuff like that, but you would never know what your parents were doing or what they were trying to do to make sure there was food on the table, to make sure
Yeah.
there was this, to make sure there was that, to make sure there's things that it's just like, now when you look back, it's like, how the fuck did they do that? Because when you really start to think about it, especially when you get older, you start to look at things and it's like, wait a second, we were able to do this, we were able to do that. How? Like I look at how my dad did, and again, my dad was able to do a lot of, especially at the end, the last few years of his life, bro, he was doing it on just his salary. Because unfortunately, as I got older, sometimes my asthma would just be that bad that it's like my
Yeah.
mom had to stop working. And it would be just off him and off his what he was doing. And bro, again, he made sure we had roof over our head, food in the kitchen, and still it was never like, oh, we couldn't have fun things too, you know?
Yeah.
Like we still every summer either it was going to Ecuador or it was fucking going to water parks and shit like that. Like it's stuff like that that you look at and it's like, how the fuck? Like how? And it's like it's still, bro. And I always say I was fucking spoiled as a kid. Like at certain points, like I still have a closet now that's legit filled with fucking just PS2 games. Like a whole collection of just to the brim. And it went like that for the PS3 and PS4, etc. Like, and it's stuff like that that you're like, yo,
Yep.
you wouldn't know.
And also back in those days, it was beneficial to know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Because you know, sometimes you go to a store and one of the sales associates, you talk to him, you see him every time you go in there, you're regular, have the conversation, all that other shit, and they be like, yo, here's my number. Whenever you're looking for something, let me know. And then you get yo, I need that PlayStation 2 game, the Hawk one. Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Yeah, that one. Got you. Yo, they're in stock. We're holding it for you. Go in there, yo, sup? Here you go. Family discount. Set it for the $65. Now it's $45. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, my dad was like that with, it was the local game store we had right here. That bro, it legit closed down last year. But legit, bro, he had that hook up there that it's like, bro, every week the guy would like, we would go in. He's like, hey, these are the new games this week. And it would be like, all right, cool. I want that one. And it would be top tier edition. Like it would be whatever, like especially when DLC started becoming a thing.
Yep.
He would give it to us and sell it normal price. Bro, I didn't know because at one point I still didn't have like online like that. And I had WWE 12 when it first came out. And I had the fucking deluxe edition, not knowing what that meant. Like not knowing, oh yeah, you got this that comes with it. And I'm just like, oh cool, it's a nice case. Thinking that's all it is. It's a case. It's like, no. Now I look at it, I'm like, fuck, I had all this. And yeah. So bro, and it's such a different generation now that it's like people aren't willing to do that, aren't willing to be just genuine people with people. Like you said, that's what changes with everything. It changes with the generations that come and the generations that are going to continue to grow up in this era now. That it's like, it's sad.
No,
it's sad
true.
to see. Like shit, conversation is so lost that it's just like, yo, people forgot to fuck the most common things. Like be able to say certain things that it's like, as much as we make jokes, like the fucking magic words in a sense, like people don't know how to say please, don't know how to say sorry, don't know how to say excuse me, shit like that. That's like,
oh, good morning.
Yeah, bro, how hard is it to say that? Like people treat, it's like, damn. And I hate that this is this conversation we have to have, but it's like, yo, it's fucking real. It's like the fact that you see shit like that now. Like, yo, I was at a mall today. And seeing the little kids now and the way they treat people and treat like just fucking employees and shit. And I'm just like, yo, y'all some rude motherfuckers.
Word.
Like I went to Hot Topic because I showed you the Funkos I got.
Yeah.
And one fucking little pair of kids were fucking trying to buy Funkos. And they're like, oh, when do you guys get this one and this one? And not asking like politely and just like insistent. And I'm like, the fuck? And I'm like, damn, I'm starting to get to that age where that shit like that bothers me. Like, I'm like, the fuck?
Because, yo, we got discipline for that.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it was to fucking wait until I was 18 to start cursing? Even though I didn't. But just like around my mom. Like, we made this joke. This one woman was telling me, like, yo, my mother's 74 years old, and still to this day, she has not heard me curse once. This is what the girl said.
Yeah.
I said, oh, no. The minute I turned 18, I started cursing in front of my mother. And I always told her, I could run faster than you. And she goes, yeah, but you got to come back home. I said, hold on now, wait a minute. That's unfair. You know what I'm saying? But that was the thing, though. It was like, when you turn 18 and you become a man, you can start cursing and all that other shit. But there still was a time my mom be like, yo, relax. I'm like, okay.
No, you know what it is? Yes, you could do that, but you still had the respect.
Yeah.
And that's what's lost now. That it's like, yo, these kids feel like once they get, oh man, this is how you know, fuck it, I'm getting there. Once they get these little pelitos, you know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, they're the shit now. They can do this and they can do this. And it's like, yo. Just let one real motherfucker hear you.
Yeah.
Say that shit to a motherfucker that's just like, today's the fucking day, my guy.
Yeah. Word. But yo, dude, the art of just talking to someone, like a human being, is lost to some of these people because everybody's so quiet. Everybody's in their own head, and everybody got this thing where I gotta be like, no, I can't say nothing to nobody, or I don't want nobody talking to me or whatever. And the thing is, like, if you really look at people, if you really pay attention to people, some of them look scared because they're not like they're nervous with the people around them. Like if you're in an elevator or something, they're nervous about so many people around them, whatever. But there are a few people that are just like, I'm itching to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
Or if you had a conversation with me, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of times where we go to a pizzeria, Cornets, and they make some huge slices around my job. Huge slices. And me and Krill's go in there. Every time we go in there, talk to the guy making the pizza. Like, hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Oh, my friend, I'm doing all right. And we just talking about women. you know what I'm saying? We talk about women so much. The women in there go, oh, we're sorry for the pain you go through. It's like, nah, sorry, I'm single. She's like, what? Who hurt you? I said, nobody. It's just that's how you are. You know what I'm saying? But the guy, he enjoys our conversation so much that you can tell that when other people are in there going, hey, can I have a slice? He doesn't, I'm not saying he doesn't serve them, but it's like, oh yeah, he goes, and he goes back to our conversation. And sometimes he'll hook us up with some shit, you know, depending on what we do and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
depending on the day, it's like,
yeah,
you might get a little this, a little that. But no, it's that. It's like creating that it's like now you have that relationship, you know?
The food truck guy, I don't go there all the time, but every time I pass, hey, how you doing, brother? I'm all right. And then when I go there, the same shit. Yep, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things, and our generation gets it. We all still have that ability to start talking to someone.
Yep.
Most of them don't use it anymore, but we all have it, and it's being lost because even these kids, they don't know how to react to good morning.
Nope. It's just like
Yeah.
It's almost like it fucking it triggers an error message like what am I supposed to
Yeah.
what do you want? Like
Yeah.
what? Like that I feel like is their quicker response than good morning, which is all you have to fucking say back.
Yo, there's plenty of times.
This is the clip right here. Just here's the trick, guys, for anyone listening that is a part of this fucking age. When someone says good morning, all you have to do, hey, good morning. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That is the more you know. I wish we had the trigger for fucking more you know. That's it. Just fucking good morning. That's all you gotta do. It's not like, yo, this isn't rocket science. This isn't me asking you what is the square root of 387.
Yeah.
Like,
and bro, it's crazy because fucking I walk into the elevator, or the bank, like we're waiting for the elevator. I walk past somebody, good morning, and they were like you said,
bro, it's something that it's like,
it's like,
am I supposed to?
And people always ask me, they go, why do you say good morning? Why do you say good morning? You know why I say good morning, no matter what part of the day it's in? Because it jolts people out of their head.
Bro,
how many people I see go, oh yeah, good morning, like
it's a good fucking opener. Like sometimes you need that, just that good morning to be like, you know what? All right, cool. Maybe it like sometimes you don't know what someone's going through. Sometimes they need that just to feel like,
yeah,
you know what? It is a good morning. Let's start the day, you know? Sometimes people need that. It is simple things like that again, it feels like it's truly lost. It's like that lost art in a sense. That it's like, come on, man. Like we can't have a conversation. We can't just have a fucking, yo, what's going on, man? Good morning. How you feeling? Like that's why every time we do the intro, I'm like, nah, let's start it up. Let's fucking get people hyped. Cause it's like, yo, it's late. We trying to chill. We trying to have a good time. Let's get in the mood to have a conversation. And it's like, yo, so many people just feel I don't know, man. I don't get it. To me, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's because we do this that we feel freely to be able to just talk. I've never had an issue talking. I've never felt like it's like especially like as I gotten older, it's like, oh, just have a conversation. Sometimes it's gonna be constructive. Sometimes I'm gonna be like shaking my head, but sometimes you just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to have that. Sometimes it's just again conversing and being an ear for someone. But being willing to just talk and say again, sometimes all you need is that. Just a fucking hey, friendly, good morning, what's going on? Peace. That's it. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy. It's not rocket science. But no, it feels like it's pulling teeth sometimes.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Like, man. Shit, that's happened to me a few times in Ubers. They'll ask, because they'll ask like what the name just to make sure you're the person that's supposed to take the fucking ride. They're like, yeah, it's me. What's going on? Good morning. Or I'll say good afternoon, whatever, depending on the time. And sometimes you get the person that's like, hey, how's it going? This is that. And they'll be friendly and respond. Some motherfuckers, you'll get the, hey, yeah, good morning. Or just like, it's like almost like it costs them to speak. And it's like, damn, I ain't cool.
Shit, there was this one time I was taking an Uber home from work.
Yeah.
And I did the ride share shit.
All right.
Now, I think I've only had another person in the car with me when I did the ride share once.
All right.
And at this point, I'm talking to this guy, an old school Spanish guy.
All right.
Like, and he's talking to me, and we're having this conversation. He goes, "Yo, brother, we waiting for this chick. If she ain't here in 5 minutes, I'm gonna just take your ass home. You ain't gotta worry about the difference." I said, "All right." We said, yo, as soon as he parked, we're talking. He goes, "Yo, fuck this bitch," and he takes me home. Yo, dead ass. He's like, "Yo, fuck this bitch." He takes me. I'm like, all right, cool. Shit.
Yeah, what's going on, Joseph? What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
That's cool. That's cool. But see, it sometimes again you'll have that just friendly situation, but nah. Sometimes you get that dick that's just like, damn, man, my bad. Yo, this happened to me the other day. I can't remember where the fuck we were going, but it was me and my mom in the Uber, and she asked me something, but she asked me in Spanish, and the dude looks at us like, yo, you're in New York. What are the two languages you expect to hear the most?
Spanish and English.
Right? So he looks at us like we're speaking this crazy language, and I'm just like, yo, you got a problem? Like the road's that way. Like, why'd you look at us like, you good? Then he just keeps going, and then he starts mumbling like in another language. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't know we couldn't speak when we're like,
okay, you want to talk about mothers?
I was like, I bet. Like, bro. And sometimes I like to be like very polite. Like, there's even times when the driver, I don't know if they are Spanish or not. So I'll, again, instinctively, I'll say something in English. But if I notice something, then if it feels more comfortable to speak Spanish for them, I'll speak Spanish.
My man said, if I go into a taxi and all I hear is agua nieve, I'm speaking Spanish.
Bro, no, that happened to me Thursday when I was going to see Deadpool. When I was going to my bro's house. Driver, he starts off like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Good evening." And he's like, "Yeah, what's going on, man? The day just started for me. Let's go." And I'm like, "Bet." We're going. Reggaeton starts playing. I'm like, "Oh, I bet." I start speaking Spanish instead. And bro, whole convo going there. I was like, "See, this is a nice job."
Yeah. Shit. Yo, speaking of Spanish, yesterday we went from one bar. We was outside, which thank God it was a beautiful day yesterday. We was outside drinking. And then one of the girls was like, "Yo, I smoke hookah. I don't drink." So we was like, "Fuck it, let's go to the hookah spot."
Yeah.
So we go to another bar and there's hookah there and it's playing reggaeton. Hey. And everybody starts, oh, whatever the fuck it was. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, sounds familiar. So I turn to Chris like, "Is this we singing Yandel?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "At least I know the people. I never heard the song before." Because to me, it's like reggaeton kind of like fell off with the new shit. Because I was I was big in reggaeton when it first came out with the Your Boy, or that shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody's dancing and singing and shit. And these girls look at me like, like they know I don't speak Spanish, so they know I don't understand the words, but they're like, "Come on, you can at least." And the only thing going through my head was, I don't know why, but I'm on my Darius Rucker shit, so I've been listening to country music for like the past 2 days. So do your thing, shorty. Whenever you want a wagon wheel, you let me know.
Like, I'm sorry, the reggaeton has been tuned out. We are on the Darius Rucker wave right now, which I mean, Darius fucking is amazing. Man. The song he did, oh man, yeah, he's. But reggaeton definitely has changed. It was funny. I saw a TikTok the other day that they made fun of it because like back in the day, it used to be more about the rhythm. That was a part of like it being reggaeton. Like you would have just the beat and people could recognize it quicker because it's just like you'd hear the that type of shit. Now it's like, yo, it became so lyrical that it's like guys trying to act like they could sing that it's like, yo, what part am I supposed to dance to? Like, is it when you singing or when? Can we just go back to when it's like they're even trying to do the instrumental with their like, like, like yo, we just need that part so the DJ could be like, that's all we want. We want the there you go. That's it. That's all we need. We just need that moment so we could get into it.
Word.
Oh man.
Yo, normal guy, enjoy tomorrow, man. I've been there, and I missed sending my brother off to the Navy because I didn't go to school and I had to go to after school, and if I missed it, I'd have failed and had to do an extra year in high school. So yeah, so enjoy tomorrow, bro, and just know that he's gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right, bro.
Much respect to your brother, though. And definitely enjoy the day, man. Enjoy the day with him. Let him know how much he's cared for, and let him know the reason why he needs to make it back home safe and sound.
Word. For the bitches.
Always for the bitches. That way you get that reggaeton in. So. Oh shit, man. But
enjoy to the fullest, bro. He's gonna come home better. Your word.
Definitely, man. Come back disciplined. He's gonna be better than this generation right now. That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
Fuck. This generation has no discipline, no respect.
Yo, you know.
Oh shit, my legs fell asleep.
You know what it is, bro? Which we'll get to the Darius Rucker song that you were talking about, To Be a Man.
Yeah.
Going into 18 years and planning to do 20 years in there. Yo, you know something? If my mom didn't get sick, my brother probably would have did a 20-year bid in the Navy also. So yo, there's plenty of opportunities there, man. Plenty of opportunities there. Just remember what the Navy stands for. You know what the Navy stands for, Ray?
I do not.
Never again volunteer yourself. Yo, I shit you not. That's what.
No, it tracks.
You learn quick. You don't volunteer for shit.
No, it tracks.
My uncle told me this this story that he was his boy was in the army, but they were on a Navy air base, right? And they're like, "Yo, who wants to be a pilot?" And he goes like, "Oh shit, they're gonna let us fly the planes? Hell yeah, I'll be a pilot." So they pick 4 of the guys and goes, "All right, cool. See all those sandbags? Yeah, pick them up, pilot over there. Now you're a pilot." Yo, never again did these niggas. They were like, "Yo, fuck that. I ain't volunteer for shit."
Oh man, that's
yeah.
Nah.
Travel the fucking world too, man.
Yeah, definitely. You get to explore so much, and again, you're doing it in a way that again, it is much respect to anyone that deserves to do stuff like that. You know.
Shit. But yeah, going back to that song, that To Be a Man song by Darius Rucker and Dax.
Yeah. Yo, you know, Dax, he didn't retire, but he's not gonna rap anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of that type of conversation we're having now. Because of just how music has changed so much and they've twisted it into such a different thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make a different style of music. Like he doesn't want to do rap anymore.
I mean,
which is funny because the way he does his music, it felt like it was rap in a sense, but he was doing it so well that it's like, yo, you could still technically do this, you know?
Yo, bro, I think it's one of my tips, but I don't know if y'all know this, but music was intentionally made to be an over dramatization of what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So when a man loved a woman, the song was so far out there, but it allowed us to have that catharsis listening to it. You know what I'm saying? And music was more about others than about yourself, especially rap. Rap came basically to tell the world, like, yo, living in the ghetto, not only do we have to fight to survive, but the cops fuck with us. We're killing each other. We don't have any place to eat better and all that other shit. Like that was what Tupac was saying, and that was what brought rap together. Yeah, there were some people talking about having money and fucking bitches and fighting other people and all that other stuff, but even that was catharsis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you was hood rich, like, yeah, I got the Jordans on, and you listen to a rap song about talking about those Jordans, it made you feel better. You know what I'm saying? It was always about other things. Now you listen to rap, it's about my ops, about me, about how I feel, about my money, about stupid people, like about fuck you. And that's kind of what's making everybody fucking depressed and all that other shit, because I'd stop listening to music when they couldn't spit a bar. When there's no more bars in music, but when they couldn't spit a bar, and when they started doing this whole shit of they're depressed and their girl left them and now they want to kill themselves. Nah, that's not music to me. You're complaining about your fucking life, and you don't need to be on my radio for that.
My thing is this: it's like when it became so there, like there was music. Yes, if you were in a feeling, if you were in a way, that you would know what music to listen to.
Yeah,
but it wasn't as obvious.
Yeah,
like Linkin Park to me was that. That was like, yo, if you're feeling the type of way, listen to some Linkin Park.
Yeah,
but they didn't. Like Chester wasn't basically saying it. But it's sad because now you know, like,
yeah,
you're fucking feeling.
But the thing was, he was speaking for people.
Yeah,
like he may have felt that.
Yeah.
But he was speaking for people.
But that's the thing, that it's like there was a message. Music had a message.
Yeah.
Like music, again, it's a form of poetry. It is putting out something. It's supposed to be there. It's that art form of being able to have expression. That's what it is. It's expression. And now it's like the expression is gone because now it's just trying to create. Again, it's just like, let's put it out there and say it's music. And it's just like, the fuck?
You ever heard the song "I Can't Make You Love Me"? A bunch of people they covered it, but I think Bonnie Rotten or one of them.
Okay.
It's basically the song is, I'm gonna strip down myself to the bare skin of me. I'm gonna tear down my walls. I'm gonna have all my insecurities go, and I'm gonna tell you straight out how I feel about you.
Got you.
Like on some, like the amount of vulnerability I have right now is to the point where, you know, there's nothing left.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you I love you, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. The way people wanna, like, if they only knew how I feel type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the song about it, and it goes, I can't make you love me if you don't, but stay with me tonight, and tomorrow I'll learn to let go of you.
Okay, yeah. So I definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've heard the song before.
The name of the song is "I Can't Make You Love Me."
Yeah, I've heard that.
And I'm showing this to these kids that she's 22 years old. My coworker's 32, but like they never heard the song.
Okay.
And the woman that's playing it, she's older than me. She's like in her 40s, 50s, and she starts to tear up. And the girl is like, "Yo, why is she?" And I said, "We've all been in a place where we love somebody with all of our heart, or we thought we did."
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
And yeah.
I heard the Teddy Swims cover.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I feel like I've
Well, yeah, the Tank version I like.
Yeah.
George Michael sang it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people. Yeah. But so let me see. I know it's Bonnie something. At first
Bonnie Brat, I think it's
is it?
I just saw it on Apple Music.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, I think I've heard it, but I heard the Teddy Swims version, and I feel like
Yeah.
I heard the Tank version.
But yeah, so I like Tank's version, but yeah. Oh shit, yo, dude, the dude who won American Idol,
Yeah,
Ami Tungi, whatever, the big.
the big
I've never heard him sing before, but remember I showed you that I told you about the monster song.
that
I went into a rabbit hole with all his performances, bro. That motherfucker sing, boy.
bro.
So,
when I heard that, I had not
Yeah.
heard the song before,
yeah,
and I heard the performance, and like I said in the group chat, I was like, bro, it broke me because I was just like, oh, cool. Like it set me this guy won. And I was like, let me hear the performance, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. Like it hit me instantly, the song, and I'm like, oh man, and it makes you feel something instantly, especially if
Yeah.
you've gone through that. And I was just like, oh fuck. And if you heard his audition, the song he sang there,
yeah,
and
bro. That's what I was, dude. I was leaking.
oh,
I was like, thank God I'm watching this shit by myself,
yo, no,
bro.
legit. That's when I saw it. I
Yeah,
was luckily, I was like, oh fuck, like I just, oh no, like I started weeping. That's how bad it was. It's like it started with tears, and then it's just like, oh fuck, I'm crying. Fuck.
yeah. And yo, I'm sitting here and I'm like, and the woman, she's starting to cry. I'm like, you ever felt so strongly about somebody they didn't want you? It's not something that you can easily get past.
Mhm.
We've all experienced it, but this right here was the catharsis for that. When you love someone that didn't love you, that's what you listen to. You know what I'm saying? And fucking Casey and JoJo. There was all of these songs, dude. Fucking, if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, cause it means that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg. Sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. Listen, very few men are gonna beg and plead and cry in front of their woman. But all men know how that feel. All men will sit there and be like, I'll do it. Like I want to do it. Like if I have to, I'll do it. But this song makes it okay to feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it again, like I said, music like that, it had fucking meaning. Like, you know what song gave me today? Because I was, again, when I'm in the mall, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Sometimes I just want to listen to music to just shop around and do shit.
Yeah.
O-Town came on in my fucking headphones. That song fucking, and I'm looking at the lyrics now, and bro,
What? Because I want it all,
bro,
or nothing at all.
it's like, bro, because we've been in that relationship. But
Yeah.
you're with the girl, and it's like, yo, so you still love him, don't you? Because you could tell when it's like, this ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I want to be with you, you're still there. You're not here.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, it's either all
And it's funny.
or nothing.
There's two songs from Motown that are famous, and I knew exactly which one you were talking about.
Bro,
The Liquid Dreams in that one.
yeah, because that one is just, bro, especially that boy band era that everyone was fucking like,
Yeah.
no, you had this, but that one, cause I want it all, like everyone knew that fucking
Mm-hmm.
instantly. Oh man,
Shit. But
this weekend, you know, everyone's gonna have another boy band in their head, but
mhm.
tune in Tuesday to know why you're gonna be like, bye,
Word.
bye, bye, bye.
But yeah, man, I started listening to Teddy Swims because of my coworker,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, this is alright. You know, like
Teddy fucking, bro,
he
he's
got
another
some
one that
soul.
he can say. He can say.
Yeah,
He
he got some
has-
soul to him.
And that's, bro, there is, I'll say this, because as much as we can trash current music, there's still a few that like
What music?
hear that they, no, I was saying like as much as we could trash like now like music.
Oh, current music. I thought you said
Current
cart music. I
No,
was like, I never heard that genre of music before.
I don't know, man. They play banjos in a cart. It's like there's still some that you could hear that they grew up on that type of era of music that they'll
Yeah.
have like the Teddy Swims has that, man. Like you could hear it in his voice. He has just that the range that he has with it with certain songs.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh
No, yeah.
shit.
Shit. Fucking so that song "To Be a Man" with Darius Rucker and Dax,
Yeah.
it started making me think. Like, you know how they turned around and they said, "We scream on the inside, but we don't make a sound on the outside."
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know why? Because at a young age, as a man, that there are roles in the family. There are roles for being a man
Yep.
and then being a woman. But we were conditioned through sports, through certain activities, through building a friendship, even watching our parents. We were conditioned that someone has to be the rock.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone has to go. I may be in pain. I may be hurting. But I always have to pick myself up to make sure you're okay.
Yep.
It's like I've never been to war, but you go to war, it's like, yo, I'm shot, I'm limping, I can't do nothing. I can sit here and die, or I can go make sure my brother's okay.
Yep.
I can go lay fire cover, because it's not about you in this team effort.
Yeah.
And the thing with sports and all is that this is a team. You do your job. I may be in pain, but I'm here with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have inside of us. And people, it's not seen by them because that's our role. Right? I'm not saying women don't have a role.
Yeah.
But our role has always been
it's
we're here to take the brunt of it. Like,
yeah. It's also because I think that's just been the customary. It's been what society puts as it. It is what again has been treated as that. And it's one of those where you see it that for those that have taken up on that and the song says it so fucking well, man. And that's another one that every time I've heard it, especially when we get to the Darius Rucker part of it.
yeah.
Because Dax has the one that he did it on his own that it's like, it's good. But when Darius Rucker comes in with that verse of his, I'm like, fuck. Like the when he starts it, the part where he says, my daddy told me, and I'll tell like what he says,
Yeah.
it breaks me because I'm like, fuck. Because instantly, like I said, I think about my pops and I think about everything he fucking did and the things that I can imagine that. Like I think I said it on here. The last day of his life, he tells me something that I still remember it clear as day. That I don't know why he told me that day, but he just tells me, because my mom was cleaning around and he's like, pick up the couch for her. And I'm like, all right. Like, he's like, after today, you have to be the man of the house. And I'm like, huh? And I'm just thinking he's like, all right. And I don't know why I was able to do it like nothing. And it's just like stuff like that it's like, it's stuff that he would do, like little things like that. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Picked up the couch and he tells me that. And I'm just like, okay. He told me a lot that day, little things that is just weary. Because in the day, you're not thinking about it. It's just like, why are you talking like that? And then that day happens. And I'm just like, he knew. But it's stuff like that it's like the internal battle you're going through.
Yeah.
You won't let anyone know. You won't let anyone know. You'll go through it because, again, like you said, it's the rock.
Yeah.
Even though, again, a rock, you fucking pick at it.
Yeah.
Go crack. But the unfortunate scenario is with the rock, you can tell. With the rock, you can see as it chips away at it, you see the crack. With guys, it's unfortunately at times when that crack happens, it might be too late.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
but that's
it was definitely too late.
But the sad thing is that I think us verbalizing our issues is what's making us weak. Because, and don't get me wrong, some things we need to talk about. for us. Like, you know, like when you talk about your father, I talk about my mother. You know, we talk about certain things that weigh us down, but there's things that's inside of us that we go through that we never say
Yep.
to anybody, or we say it to the one person that we trust, or you know, to somebody who understands, and we know that they understand, and we know that it's just now I'm just letting it out because it's
You need to
became
get it
too
out.
much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we it's a release than more of a therapy session.
Yep.
Right. And the thing is, it's like those things that we never say. When you start saying it, I think it stops us from pushing past it. Because they say with pressure comes diamonds, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna be real with you, that the message that I put on the story saying part of being a man is writing the message and then hitting delete.
Yep.
And it's not even that serious, but I was writing a message to y'all
Yeah.
about how I'm seeing growth in the channel
Yeah.
from all these videos.
Yeah.
But I'm legit burnt out.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask y'all for help. And I was like, delete. I'll do it myself. I'll eat this one. And it's like, dude, it's like seeing shit like that made me realize, like, when certain things are like your motivation to do things, and you have that inner turmoil or you have that inner battle, to let it go almost stops the motivation for doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you can't ask for help for.
Oh no.
No.
In that definitely something you should have.
No. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. But no,
But what I'm saying is,
yeah.
there's certain things that no matter how much you want help for it,
Yeah.
you can't get it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's also one of those where, like in a scenario like that, and there's others that it's like you feel like, you know what? I can't. I need to do this. I need to get through this. I need to be able to put myself in that situation, and
Yeah.
I'm here. I got to make it through. And sometimes, yes, sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need those battles, and you need that. You need to get through your turmoil to get better and to get to that next stage. But situations like that, it definitely is. It's that a lot of things that it's like, you know what, I wanna, but no, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna battle this. And sometimes you have to remember and try to um not just be alone in this, because we tend to forget in those scenarios when we're battling stuff and we're in those moments that it's just like, you know what, I'm not alone here. I have X, Y, and Z. I have this. I have that. That it's like I can reach out for help for. And again, I get it. Sometimes it's like, you know what? Nah, no one needs to know about this, or no one needs to know this burden, or I don't have to burden anyone with this. Like, I got this. It's all good. We're gonna make it happen.
Well,
and it's like sometimes I get it, wanting to make it happen on your own, making to do things on your own. But sometimes, like you said, you could burn the proverbial stick. And again, I'm not just saying your scenario. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that could be going through things, and they feel like that if they ask for help, it's a burden. You know?
Well, it's not that. It's, I know what I know what people are going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, and maybe this is just the old school machismo in me, you know, to me, hearing what other people are going through or what they're dealing with or what their life situation is right now, I feel like I'm killing myself. Well, not killing myself. I feel like I'm hurting myself doing this shit, but I can still suck it up and deal with it. I don't need to, like, you handle your business, and I'll deal with this, because you know I got some more in the tank. This isn't a big deal compared to what you're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of it, that's what it usually is. Like what you're going through is more important than what the fuck I'm going through. So you know what? I'm not even gonna.
See, but that's the
I'm not
thing,
even gonna ask.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's you feel like, oh, if I do this, it's adding on, and it feels like that burden of what you're dealing with this, and it's like you can't devalue your own issues just because you're worried about taking or adding to other people's plates. Because again, it's one of those scenarios that we don't see, that sometimes asking for that help, again, it's one of those where other people then feel like, oh man, okay. And it's like you start to feel that comfortability that then others can maybe share and reach out. Because I've done that to a lot of people that I noticed little things and I'm like, yo, you good? Like actually good.
Yeah.
Because everyone is quick to be like, yeah, I'm fine. What's going on? And you know the difference. That it's like, no, you good. Like, what's going on? Like, let's talk and let's actually have that. Because a lot of people feel like that. That it's like, I know people are going through stuff. I know people are doing this, and I don't want to add on to other people's plates. And trust me, I'm man, I'm there. That is like sometimes it's just like, fuck it. Well, it's all good. But it's like at the end of the day, at least for me, I'm definitely one of those that it's like, even if my plate is fucking to the max, I rather be able to help others with theirs plate for a minute
Yeah.
than just focus on mine. Because to me, that has helped. As crazy as it sounds, it's helped me get through even my own mental issues.
No.
Has been helping others get through theirs because I know that feeling of fucking, again, having everything feel like it's just.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like there's no out. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, that situation, I know for you, you want to do this because you want to see us all win here. You want to see the growth. Fucking Lay and Hoach nailed it today with a story they put up. Again, it's not about wanting to see just yourself win. You want to see the whole squad win. You want to see the team win. And doing that, it's like, yo, this is it. I'm gonna do this to make sure we all fucking, we're growing. We're doing this. But I told you fucking from day one, I was like, yo, when I saw so many videos, I was like, yo, when the fuck did you do this? Oh yeah, I stayed up. I'm like, my guy, you're killing yourself.
I mean,
like, shit. Like, and I get it. I know we want to put out the content. We want to do this. And it's cool. It works. It shows that growth. It shows something. It does. People are seeing us, you know? But at the same token, if you're doing all this and then it's burning you out, it's not worth it because then you're not there to enjoy what comes from it. You know what I'm saying? Like I told your brother last night on stream that I was like, yo, I did the Dijak interview. There's still so much I could clip from that shit. You clipped the one we did quicker than I've clipped mine. And how long ago did I do my shit?
Yeah.
That it's like sometimes like, yo, trust me, if I had fucking legit, if I could use all 24 hours in a day, I would. But sometimes like, nah, man, like if we burn ourselves out like that just because to fucking do it that way, yeah, sometimes it might work out. It might fucking be the quick fix. But at the end of the day, then you're not enjoying it because then you get used to that and you want to keep doing that. And it's like, nah, I could do this. I've done it before. And it's like, nah, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like it's you have to take that step back. Like I said earlier in the chat, you got to take that step back sometimes. And that's in anything, in life, in work, in fucking this, in pleasure, in anything. It's like you have to be able to realize you're only human in things. That it's like in stuff like this, that I get it. We're on that grind. We're on that moment that again, we're not where we want to be, but we're nowhere better than where we were. But at the same token, when you're doing things and it's not making it fun and enjoyable, that's the last thing you want to do. Because when that burnout really hits, and then it's that point of like, why am I here? Like it when it hits that level, that's when it sucks. Because that's when it starts to become that thing of like, well, here's another podcast, you know, like you never want to get there. And that's why I said, like, bro, relax, take it easy. You want to take it off? Take a day off, take a fucking week off. We here, we good. We'll make it work. And that's the benefit of having um the network, you know, having a group instead of just the solo. Um, yo, normal guy, get something to eat, my guy, get some chips, get some
Word.
papitas. We just chilling, man. That's what I love about the Tone the Show with Ray. We just chilling, we shooting the shit. So get your favorite snack, enjoy, and just
Word.
conversate, my guy.
Get some chicken nuggets stored in the air fryer. You be all right.
Yo, facts, get some chicken nuggies. Get you some nuggies.
Shit.
But
But I've always been that hard headed dude
no,
that
I know.
that like yo, even my uncle would tell me, he's like, yo, your brain will give up before your body does.
Yeah.
And I wound up breaking my body twice because I I have this when I'm fixated on something,
Okay.
I don't stop. And most of the time people have to tell me like, yo, dude, you're bugging right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so when shit like this happens, it's like, nah, I can push through this. I'll be all right. Because I done said it. I'm willing to die for this shit. Motherfuckers motherfuckers use that as an excuse. But you know, like Will, he did that motivation. He's like, if I'm on the treadmill and I'm willing to die for the, you know, that whole, you know, to be on the treadmill longer than you should. And it's like, to me, nah, I'm not gonna compete with you.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna quit. And sometimes, yeah, I miss a day here, I miss a day there, or I'll change it up and all that. But I see this do like I used to do this before, and we grew, and then I stopped, and we grow as fast, and now I'm doing it again, and we grew. We almost got, I think, 11 or 12 new subs since I started doing this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, let's
Yeah,
let's push, let's go, and then
we spoke about that. That it's like, yo, and it's you saw we had that combo that yo, if I would have known doing micro content, it does grow. It does grow because there are a lot more people that rather see the micro content and it's a quicker
yeah,
pace. That then some decide, you know what? Let me now go see the longer content because they'll be like, oh man, this is cool. I want to see what they fully talk about. You know. Um, but at the same token, like I said, the amount of effort you're putting in to make all that content is the bad part because it's like, yeah, it grows, it does this. Oh shit, really?
well, hold on, wait, isn't San Diego Comic Con in September?
No. It was yes, it was Thursday, Friday,
Oh,
and
okay.
hold on, I gotta fucking look at that. Hold on.
Yeah, but
Oh shit! No, yeah. Marvel Studios just announced in Hall H the Russo brothers return to direct Marvel Studios Avengers Doomsday, starring Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. Only in theaters May 2026. Holy shit!
hold up, I'll be right.
Yeah, all good, all good. Holy shit! Yo, Anthony, thank you for the update. Wow. 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 RDJ coming back as a different role is gonna be wild though. Damn. Well then. Yo, we got into such a deep conversation that I just like that threw me off because you're just like, holy shit. Okay. Um wow. Hold on, I'm about to put that in my other group chat to make sure. Yeah. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Okay, cool. My bad. I just had to put that in my other group chat to let people know because holy shit. And this is an interesting way to play the character. This is the concept: the greatest hero in Tony Stark becoming the greatest villain in Victor Von Doom. Shit. Yeah, he's gonna kill it 10 times. Let's fucking go. Yo, that just took me off guard, bro.
Yeah, Cat
Like,
just did the
we were in such a deep combo,
yeah.
and to then go into fucking RDJ's back, but then it's fucking Doctor Doom.
Yo, but the only thing with that is I don't see Robert Downey Jr. as that Von Doom type.
Nah, man, you didn't ruin it. Trust me. Bro, this hypes us up now because it's just like,
Yeah.
holy shit, now it's making me think. Like,
Well, we was at the part of the conversation where it was just repeating.
yeah, we
what
were
said
getting
before.
we're getting into just Toe realizing he needs to take a little bit of a step back, my guy, and relax.
Yeah, every time he says take a step back, I know he means keep running forward.
Nah. No, that's the thing. When I say take a step back, it isn't to take the step back from the creativity. No, I'm just saying don't burn yourself out either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See,
again, we're seeing
again. He's saying I don't have the balls to burn myself out.
No, it's not that you don't have the balls to do it. I know you do, and you're doing it currently. I'm trying to stop you from burning yourself out because that's not what we want. We want hype Toe. We want good Toe. We want Toe to be here a long time. We don't want Toe to be, yeah, what's up? Like, we want to see you lively. And your name's not Blake, but we want to see you lively. You know what I'm saying?
Word. It's good to take a break sometimes. Shit.
No, it is, man. It is. Trust me, fuck it, bro. But that's what I'm saying, though. To be able to take that break before it gets to the point where the break becomes permanent. Cause shit, I did that. That's why I'm surprised every week when I say, and we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. And the fact that the number is at 200s. When I used to do the podcast, man, of fucking that Toe found out I had another podcast the other day. Oh, he's like, wait, what the fuck is the Laws Roundtable?
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, that was a podcast I tried to do first. And depression was bad at that point that I was like, I was excusing myself with that, creating content, but burning myself at both edges that it's like, I'm not dealing with this issue. I'm trying to fucking edit these so miraculously at the time and put all this work in that legit I was just not there. And the fucking quality was shitty to me now. Like, looking at what I can do now and what we're doing now, it's like, yeah, this shit was horrible. And one of the fucking episodes had Jimmy Jacobs, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, now I know what conversation I could have with Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah.
And it's like, that one is there. And it's like, fuck. It still works because I was able to say, hey, I've had this guy on the podcast and I've done this. And it's good to see that growth from that to now what we've become. But it's seeing, hey, the mistakes you made in the past, don't repeat them now. Like, for Captain America.
There's certain things, Anthony, that I might not read just because I'm not a spoilers guy for movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could still say it. Watch it.
Yeah, I was reading just like, okay, yeah.
That trailer came on today when we was watching Deadpool.
Yeah.
And it's coming out. My brother goes, remember the title scene? So I'm watching it, and he just hits me, and I just
yeah.
And then he hits me again. I was like, all right, I missed whatever happened after that title scene because I ain't trying to.
Yeah. So there's certain things like, thank you, Anthony, for the updates, but certain things, yeah, we don't want Toe to get spoiled for because it creates a genuine reaction. There's a lot today, but if you would have watched those trailers, you would have been like, okay, I already know about this. I seen this.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the movie at the theater than on the camera. Because not for nothing, that ruined a lot of other movies for me.
Yeah.
Like, one of the Fast and the Furiouses was like, dang, this is the whole fucking every trailer. You just put the trailers together, we saw the movie.
Yeah. Bro, the
You know?
the last one with fucking Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
If you watch all the trailers, it's just like, okay, this is basically the movie.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And it's like, yeah,
No. It's all good. It's all good.
yeah, no, yeah, it does
Yeah.
help out. To
Like I
me,
watched the first trailer to get the vibe of the movie.
yeah,
And then, I tried to stay away from stuff like Deadpool was the one that I was the most. I don't want to see. I don't want nothing to ruin it because I had high hopes. And it kind of did what I said it was going to do.
bro,
But we'll talk more about that on Tuesday with
yeah,
our review of
there's gonna
Deadpool.
be the full spoiler review. So y'all got till Tuesday.
Word.
If by Tuesday you haven't watched it, don't tune in on Tuesday. Cause we going in. We going deep.
He going raw.
Now we do that on Mondays with the Raw Watch. Oh
Word.
shit. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's not like I said, it's not stepping back fully, just knowing when to step back to give yourself that moment to breathe, you know? So, but what else? What else do we have on the docket here?
The Penguin show on HBO Max. I didn't know they had it first, the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't know they. Yeah, I didn't know the trailer. I know. I saw that the date is like it comes out the day after Agatha, so it's like both of those shows are coming out like in the same week.
Shit.
So,
Wait, I'm not. I want to see Agatha after seeing that first trailer.
yeah,
I was like, okay, this seems like this is gonna be its own thing.
yeah,
You know, which is stuff we don't take into consideration when we talk about it from the concept phase.
yeah. We have to
Yeah.
see what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
But we'll get into that September, right? Is when-
yeah. September 18th, Cap's birthday.
There you go. That's how we're gonna remember Cap's birthday this year. Agatha coming to Disney Plus.
Brave New World.
They're comparing the Penguin show to Boardwalk Empire and The Sopranos.
Boardwalk
Really?
Empire. I liked.
Okay,
I was a fan of Boardwalk Empire.
I like Boardwalk Empire.
I don't remember seeing the last season though.
It had a better ending than The Sopranos. Huh?
Yeah.
That ending to The Sopranos is still like really ended like that, huh? Okay. Which if you guys haven't seen The Sopranos ending by now, damn.
It's a far stretch to compare it to The Sopranos, though. Hey, but not for nothing though. And who played the Penguin?
Fucking fuck. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
He played it like he was a mob boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could see that, like a modern day Sopranos, but no. Sopranos wasn't really mob. It was about him and his family and all that other shit. So yeah, okay, but Boardwalk Empire was pretty good. But yeah, the other topic we had before we get into any of these videos, they're trying to kill the Red Pillars, trying to kill romance, right?
Okay. Now we have to get into that because
Yeah, I sent you that video
which one?
where the guy was telling the girl that romance is only one sided.
Yeah, you did.
I sent this. I sent this to a female friend of mine, and I'm gonna look up her response to it.
All right. I
But-
can't remember what mine was, but I know you sent it.
She just laughed at it because I also sent her that women will pay $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown, but won't take their man out on a date. And she goes, "Facts, very sad." But and I told her, like, how else would you get a man to fill up on you if they don't pay for it? You know? But
Oh shit, Dave.
so this is what I said
Okay.
with the video.
Okay.
So now they want to kill romance. Shaking my head. How else a nigga gonna get some? How else a nigga gonna get someone in the mood? Just count to 3 in German. Eins, Weins, drive and push it down some ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, romance is a technique of foreplay. Romance is something that you do to get a woman in the mood to have sex with you. It's our game.
It's the art of love. It's the love language.
Yeah, that's how you communicate. We're not friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they demonize romancing because they go, there's nothing in it for the man. It's all about what the man can produce, and the women reap all the benefits. Is like, no.
If you're at that
Romance,
stage and that's
yo,
what you feel, it's like you already lost. Like get out.
Yeah.
Just quit.
See, the problem with this fucking idiot is he's just saying shit for now to be. He's one of those people. That's a new line in the script, Ray.
Is it?
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the new line in the script. But the actual, like, the thing about romance is that romance can't be forced upon us. Romance isn't something a woman decides for us to do. Romance is 100% we decide to do it because we want to for this reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman cannot force us to one day go, here goes some flowers because I want to make you feel pretty, or I want to make you feel special. You've done this for me, well, I want to do this, or I'm gonna cook because, you know, I want, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do have to prove that what you get from us isn't what you're gonna get from other guys. You know what I'm saying? And romance is one of those ways we can differentiate ourselves, because they all have it. Men just want to fuck. So romance is like a serious sign of, nah, I'm gonna take you serious here. See, look, I care about you. Look, here goes some roses. Here goes some food I just cooked for you. The candlelight dinner, little jazz in the back, setting the mode, you know, the mood and all that other shit. Romance isn't buying a ticket to fucking France and going on a yacht. That's leading with money there. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between romance. Romance is, you know, having those flower petals with the candles and the cheesecake. You know, that's what that is. Being smooth. You can't kill that, because then what else is there? What else can we do? Tell me, Joseph, what else can we do for a woman to fall in love with us, to give us the sex, and to treat us like we the only nigga they with? What else are we supposed to do, Joseph? A normal guy, Anthony. What else is there? There's really much nothing else we could do. That's the thing that's how you do it. It's like saying, when you paint a wall, don't use a paintbrush or a roller. Use a pencil eraser. It's like, wait, what? You're taking away the tools for us to fucking paint. It didn't make sense. I could play the audio. Maybe y'all could make some kind of sense out of it. But I don't think we're gonna. I don't think I've heard it wrong. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted here. But all right, let me see if I can find it now. But yeah, and it's with this fucking bitch. The one that's just, I'm willing to repeat anything a man says because that's it. All right.
Because it puts
All right, let's see now.
Why is romantic love such a bad thing?
because it puts unrealistic expectations on a relationship. Romance is about whining and
Ray, can you hear this? Or did Ray step away? All right, so I think Ray stepped away. So we'll wait until he comes back. But already it puts unrealistic expectations in a relationship. What's so unrealistic about telling somebody I care about you? Like romance. It's not fucking spending all your money on on trips and gold and materials is romance. Romance can be free. Is that what it is? Did we crack the code? Did we crack the code? These rich people aren't romantic, and that's how we get back at them. Maybe that's how we win. That's the chink in the armor. See, remember, there's always a chink in the armor, and if you pay attention close enough, they'll tell you what their weakness is. And now we know the weakness. Women are leaving rich men because they're not romantic. They're cold to them. And they're looking for, and now they're falling for guys that are romantic and have a little passion. They're leaving, they're cheating on these rich men with passionate, romantic men. So what do? Instead of becoming romantic, tell us not to be romantic. That's how we win. That's how we win. We fucking learned it. Pretty soon, the women are gonna go to the rich guys and they're gonna say,
We didn't want you.
pendejo. Give her flowers and send her to China. Yeah, and then she come back with some Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? That's all we want. Shit. Get some ribs and shit. Some ribs and things. But yeah, I honestly believe that. I honestly believe the people that are in control, especially that are in control of what women are supposed to be looking for, they always try to steer the direction of what they got, right? So now it's like, oh, you want a man with money because you're gonna feel safe, right? You want a man with money because he can treat you to things, and you deserve the best life, and you deserve this, and you deserve that, and then women go, yeah, you're right, because if you ever notice, women listen to men a lot more than they think. Men don't listen to women, but women listen to men a lot more, especially when it comes to advice. And some advice that I'll give all y'all now, since Ray ain't here and he can't dispute this. Never take advice from anyone when it comes to someone else. Like when it like how I'm interested in this girl and I want to do this, but I don't know how. If someone tells you what to do, don't take the advice. Be natural. If you know what you feel. If you feel like maybe I don't know how to do this. Maybe let me just keep talking. And then you keep talking. Let me maybe do this. Don't ever take someone's advice. Don't ever let somebody go, why don't you start doing this and do that and this? Because you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And it's going to fuck you up. All it does is put you out of position for what you want. Just be yourself. But we figured it out, Ray. We figured it out. You know how you take a woman from a rich man?
How?
Romance and passion. Because these guys, when they speak, what most men speak,
yeah,
they show their insecurities, they show their weakness. And the rich man is telling us not to be romantic because there's no benefit for us. Means don't be romantic because we don't know how to be. Because they only a rich man
with their money instead of
a rich man is selfish, right? So what do they want? Everything, right? So when they sit there and they want an abundance of money. Oh shit, he came out with the fucking, I don't know, that don't look right to me, but we maybe it's the glare, but they go into business. They want the majority of the ownership of it. Yeah. What's the best way to not lose money? Use other people's money. They want other people to do their shit and they profit from it without any risk, right? So what happens now? They've been controlling women to think that they want X, Y, and Z. As I said when you left, there are a lot more women listening to men than there are men listening to women. So when men start talking that we want this, we want that, we want this, and then you start asking these women that are not prepared to answer these questions, they regurgitate everything that these people are saying.
Yeah, what's being.
So now when they say don't lead with money, with romance, because there's no benefit for the man. They're literally saying we can't wine and dine. We can't show passion.
Yeah.
We can do all the things. We can play the music. We can do the wine, but we can't be passionate.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Ray, this is property. I bought you. Why do I need to show any compassion or any passion for you?
Which it sucks because that feels like that's what they're putting out. Like doing it that way, it just feels like it's just like I said, it's a business transaction now instead of a partnership. It's not a relationship anymore. It's more of like, no, this is a business, and it's like, yo, if that's the case, then
yo, do we had before I play the video because I found it.
All good.
We had a conversation yesterday.
Yep.
And this woman goes, "Not all men think with their dick and their head." I said, no. Don't let them fool you. Some people control themselves better than others. But the conversation is always happening between the head and the dick. She goes, no. I said, no. Come on now. I was like, come on now. Because I told her straight out, I said, listen, even the best man in the world is going to look at you, have a conversation, and deep down in his mind want to fuck you. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah. Straight out, I was like, yo, if I'm not like, there's a reason why I'm sexually attracted to you. It's because you're a woman. She's like, oh, but you'll fuck anything. I said, no, you won't fuck anything. We'll fuck whatever says yes. If I asked 192,000 people, 192,003 people to fuck, and one person said yes, that's not me fucking anything.
Yeah.
That's me fucking the one I can fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I had 192,000 people and 3 people say yes, then I could pick and choose. Then since you're here, I'll fuck anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't understand.
That's how they feel though. It's like there's a plethora of options.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. I tell them, it's like, no, you're the one with the options. You're the one sitting at a table with a group of men that all of us would fuck you. But I'm not sitting at a table with a group of women that all of y'all would fuck me.
Yeah.
Let's get this shit straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the pick of the litter here.
You know what does though? This guy right here.
Look at this nigga.
Holy shit. There's a video, but I couldn't download the video.
I want to see the mask.
Like he legit was wearing, they had a bunch and then he unmasked into the fucking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Shit. But yeah, all right. So here goes the video.
Why is romantic love such a bad thing?
Because it puts unrealistic expectations on a relationship. Romance is about whining and dining. And let's be honest, romance is about making women happy. There's nothing in the romantic model that says a man has to be happy at all. The romantic model says a man has to produce jewels, he has to produce nice things.
Right.
Look at the model of how proposals go in the West. Everybody has that image of their mind of a man down on his knee, bearing a gift, jewelry that's supposed to represent 3 months of his salary. It's all set up. It's all arranged in advance. That's romance. Romance is laying rose petals at her feet. Romance is talking to her.
Worshipping women.
It is a worship. Gee, what could go wrong there long term? If you start a relationship with that kind of unrealistic expectation, the only thing that matters is elevating her. The only thing that matters is her happiness.
And that's why you get these women saying they fell out of love.
Absolutely.
Because they came in with the expectation of romantic love.
And women aren't particularly romantic. Men are. Men are the romantic ones. I work with couples. I work with men post-divorce. It's always the men that are devastated, the broken hearts. I mean, I see it affects women too, no doubt. But for most guys that I work with, by the time the divorce rolls around, she's doing well. Got a new boyfriend.
Right.
Probably had one before they ever broke up. She monkey branched right out of it. And women tend to do their grieving while they're in the relationship, and then they're done. And then a guy is like, oh, it's over now. Then he starts.
Why is romantic?
Because she's gonna have a boyfriend when you get divorced, Ray. Don't be romantic to the bitch. Train her from beginning. You're mine now, asshole. Fucking cook. We're in date number 2. What the fuck don't you understand?
Yeah.
I heard nothing but facts. No, I hear you. But here's worshiping the woman. Yeah, romance ain't worship.
Well, but that's the thing. The way he said it is just like, it's making them feel, again, having the value. We've said about this. And it's like it has to be, again, wooing the person, making them feel wanted, making them this, but don't also just be like, well, I'm not gonna do this because they're just gonna go to this person. Like, wait, what?
Do you know the purpose of the ring when you propose? You know where that came from?
We spoke about this. Fuck.
It's a symbol.
Yeah.
That was the word I was looking for. It was a symbol of how serious I am about this. And it's not a monetary thing. It's a thing of what I'm willing to do and what I'm willing to give up for this. Yeah. Right? So back in the day, I don't know if it was in the Middle East or one of them things where it was like when a king presented his daughter to be married off, princes would come around the world with elephants, horses, armies, Jews, everything, to go, look at how serious I am about wedding your daughter to combine our families. It's not a show off. It's not like I can offer her the world. It's I'm willing to give all these shits up, all this possession up for this woman.
Yep.
The 3-month thing, that's on y'all. But the ring, like I'm willing to put this effort in to show you how serious I am about this relationship.
Yeah.
And the ring is to symbolize that. Right now, it became a point where mine has to be bigger than yours or whatever the fuck.
Well, that just grew with
but that's what. Yeah, that's what it is. You go down on one knee because it's the humility. It's like, will you marry me? I'm not. I don't want to say I'm lessening myself, but I'm putting you in control.
Yourself, yeah, you're humbling yourself.
I made the choice to want to marry you.
Yep.
And now I'm letting you have the choice to accept it or not. You know what I'm saying? But everything got to be this perverted fucking thing of you got to spend all this money on this shit and you got to do all this shit and marriage is nothing but divorce and you get half. That's all cool and shit. But most of the time, the reason why you're going into a divorce is because you're fucking marrying somebody you don't want to marry.
Yeah. Or you just, again, it didn't feel like an actual relationship. You're treating this such in a negative manner and you're walking in already, like you said, it's, if you're thinking going into this and the only way you're thinking about that ring is how much I have to spend, how much I have to do this, how much this is going to be, how that's going to be, you're already feeling.
Bro.
Like, because any real relationship, you'll hear the value of it, all of that is secondary. It's actually just wanting that to be a symbol of, as cliche and as weird as it sounds, having actual, like, just be a symbol of love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I've seen so many relationships where it's like ultimatum.
Yeah.
We have to get married. We have to have a kid. You have to do this. And it's never the man's choice. You know what I'm saying? It's not the man's choice. It's like the man's choice should be, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I'm going to ask her to marry me.
Yep.
The man's choice should not be, if I don't ask her to marry me, she's going to leave me.
Yeah.
So now I have to ask her to marry me because I don't want her to go. That doesn't work.
No.
Because as much as you think it, his choice has been taken away from him, and he's gonna be miserable, and you're gonna be miserable, and you're gonna be like, "What happened here?" And then he's not gonna break up with you because it's like, "Bitch, you made me do this," and then that's why women have to initiate the divorce, because you're not happy because she forced you to do this.
Yep. That's the thing too. When it's something like that, that is something where why you have that coffee date at the beginning, have those conversations, and see what is it that you two want out of this. Because if from the get-go you're not having that type of conversation and understanding if both of you share those values of marriage, then you're starting off wrong, because know that the end goal for one might be marriage. The other one might not want it. And if the person is willing to see where it goes, that's a different story. But if a person starts it out saying they don't want that, this might not be the person for you, because you're gonna try to mold them and it's not gonna work. As much as yes, it might happen. You might be like, you know what? Yeah, let's get married. And then the issue is then, oh man, but you don't seem like you're into it. It's like they never wanted this. And that's when but you changed. It's like, no, they didn't change. This is how they were. This is who they were. But you didn't want to see that because this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't force someone to fake the funk, and then when they fake the funk, you're like, wait a second, but this isn't what I want. It's like, this isn't what they wanted. Like they're faking the funk for you, you know?
Yeah. And also, to go back to that whole romance thing.
Yeah.
If you listen to what he said, he was romancing the wrong woman. To sit there and go, you get nothing out of it. Everything is on you. You have to produce. You have to do this. I don't know about y'all, but when I was romantic with a woman that was legit into me, she made me feel like a fucking king, bro. Whatever you ask of her, she's there to do it. When you're fucking, right, and you have that there, it's almost like you're in control now. You know what I'm saying? Like they give back.
Yep.
And if they don't give back, you got the wrong one.
Yeah. But that's the thing. People aren't noticing those subtleties. That it's like,
See, that's where these conversations need to go to.
yeah.
If you're doing this and it's producing this, you got the wrong person.
Yep. Don't
stop being romantic just because the bitch fucking doesn't reciprocate.
Yeah. It's just
you gotta worship her. Yo, you worship the right woman and she'll treat you like a fucking king. Yo, see, Eric Thomas, he says it on his motivational speeches all the time. He's on the floor, hands and knees, mopping the floor with a t-shirt. And his friend comes in and goes, "Damn, your girl got you whipped." He goes, "Hell yeah, she got me whipped." Shit. All the shit this lady's been through with me and all the shit that she's done for me and the way she raises my kids and treats me and all that other shit, I should be nothing but whipped for her. But you see what is there? She treats him like a man. She takes care of him. She takes care of the kids. She does what she's supposed to do in the relationship. And he goes, ain't nothing to be whipped because he's taking care of it too. You can't have this selfish relationship where you're the one doing everything and they're not doing jack shit because now you got the wrong person. If you ever feel like you're doing something and you're like, yo, there's no point for me to do this, you're in the wrong situation, bro.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, it shouldn't feel, especially in that, like I said, it's if it doesn't feel like it's something that you two are building together, it doesn't feel like this is what a relationship should be, might be the wrong person. And again, we're also not saying that it's not going to be little things, little disputes, stuff like that.
No, break up with her right now.
Any issue.
Get on the phone and start dialing.
It's like, yo, she left the seat up.
Fucking bitch, break up with her.
Nah, but it's like real things, real issues that it's like, yo, if it's stuff that, again, you two aren't happy, happiness is everything. Like we've said on this timeless, we've just said this on and on. It's a broken record at this point. End of the day, looks fade. Sex, unfortunately, at one point is going to go. If you two can't have a genuine conversation and enjoy each other's company,
but
the same for you, yo.
Yeah, looks fade, but beauty doesn't.
There you go. That is a nice way to put it. But you know what's the issue too? That people have become so superficial that that's all they're looking for. That's why I keep saying, please don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people that just search for, they need to be this, they need to be that, they need to be this, because 9 times out of 10, then you two have nothing else but that in common. That it's like, oh, we were looking for this, we were looking for that. And it's like, cool. What else are y'all talking about? What else is the connection?
Yeah.
Like, is there actual chemistry, or is it just, oh yeah, I want to fuck you, you want to fuck me? Cool, bet, boom.
Nah, nothing wrong with that. You just don't keep it serious. Like I told I told these girls, I was telling them my experience, and they're like, why do you put that on yourself? I said, because I'm the perfect side nigga. And like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, first of all, I'll give you 100% of the 20 you're missing without the problems. The 80% that you got with the problems, I'll give you the 20%. I'll give you 100% of the 20% you're looking for without no issues. Perfect side nigga. And most of the, and I would say this shit until I die. The most available woman is one that's taken.
Yeah, you told me this a lot.
Most available woman is one that's taken. Dude, I was having this conversation, and one of the girls that popped up listening, I asked her, I said, how old are you? She goes, I'm 20 years old. I said, are you single? She goes, yeah. I said, so you know what I'm talking about? She shook her head. She's like, yeah. I barely have any time to do anything. I said, meanwhile, a married woman with 4 kids has time to speak to someone else.
Yep.
And go do things with someone else.
Yeah. As crazy as that sounds, yeah.
You have time to go out with your coworkers. You have time to do all this other shit. You don't have time to talk to somebody. That's I don't want to say it's crazy, because it's true.
It's crazy though.
It's true.
It is true, but it's crazy because it's just it's so crazy that it's that, like, it fucking ding, like it hits the nail on the coffin. Like, it's really to that T, you know. All I know is if she leaves the milk jug of a little bit of milk left instead of finishing it, she's done. She gotta. Oh shit! Damn, Joseph, you one of those that's like, yo, why didn't you just finish this shit? Why'd you leave a little bit of the milk or the orange juice there?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, because milk is an accessory. You know, it can either be a drink, it can be a dip, it could be a fucking it's going to your ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, go into your ice cream? What the hell are you doing?
I mean, yeah, go into your cereal.
Okay.
Go into your cereal. But I mean, even if you make like a milkshake, it could go into that shit. Like, bro, milk is multifaceted. If you don't have enough for at least one of those things inside that jug, the fuck is it in here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is it in here for? Bitch. Fucking bitch. Yo, I swear to God, I'm about to make a shirt that just says fucking bitch.
Coming soon to the knucklehead.com. Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. Yo, speaking of that, yo, guys, did y'all check out the new website?
Yo, check it out. Toe has been putting in that work. He updated the site. It looks fantastic. Look at that. Oh shit, look at that.
And if you click on the days, we couldn't get the banner to do it. If you click on the days, it goes into the playlist.
Oh, look at that
show.
Go watch all the Raw watch along.
Yeah, and then we got the apparel here, so you got the men's. I cut it down. I had a lot of different colors and shit like that, but I cut it down to a little bit.
It's all good. We respect.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. You can get the merch. Go buy the merch.
Word. You get the podcast shirts, you know.
Hey, look at that. You get
probably
the podcast shirts.
Yeah, man. You go to the respect the craft.
Oh shit, I got a section.
Yeah, man. It
I
goes
wonder
to his
what happens
YouTube
when you.
channel.
Oh shit, look at that.
Yeah, just click it. Jeezy got one.
Oh shit, you
It
go.
goes to her T Public.
Oh
You
shit.
get
I'm not gonna lie, yo, fuck T Public because they closed my store down for no fucking reason.
fucking bitch.
Yo, when I switched over to Respect the Craft from my old shirt thing, they
Yeah.
closed my shit down. I don't know why. My Pro Wrestling tees is still alive, but I got to put my new design on there.
Oh, you got pro wrestling tees?
I do, but I can't remember the fucking login information. So I
Oh
got
shit.
I
Yeah,
got
when
to log in before I could start selling shirts again.
when you get that, let me know. I'll throw it up on you.
Yeah, I got to be able to fucking log in because if not, I'm not gonna make shit off there.
Yo, dude, I shit you not, Joseph. I'm about to fucking start OnlyFans.
Yo, this is how you know how bad my mom is at times when it comes to this creation shit. She was like, because it's like she sees all the work we're putting in and all that. She's like, "Yo, why don't you just make an OnlyFans?" I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, if they're making so much money off OnlyFans, just show your legs or something." I'm like, "I'm not making a fucking OnlyFans."
Yo, I thought about it, bro.
I was like, "Yo, I am okay. I don't think I need to put myself in a situation where you know what I'm gonna do." I'm gonna sell feet pics on OnlyFans. Like, if I get to that level, that's it. We done.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. Like, no, again, no slight to anyone that does that, but I'm good. Like, I don't think I'm at that point where I'm like, you know what? Let me show my cuticles on, you know.
I
Oh,
I thought about showing my calves. I was like, they gotta be a couple freaky motherfuckers that pay some.
no, bro,
Pay for
you'll be
shit.
surprised. There'll be fucking motherfuckers that like, yo, all we gotta do is be like this, just fucking present our hands and shit,
Yeah.
and there'll be
Yeah,
motherfuckers like, yo, let me get that.
Yo, I was telling the girls yesterday. I was like, I don't know if you noticed. Not a lot of people notice this about me, but I'm a little chunky.
I'm a little chunky.
A little chunky.
Un poquito. Just
Yeah. See, my boy just hit me up. He got the video.
shit.
He just sent it to me on Instagram.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I mean, yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to boo this guy though.
And did you hear the girl? Please.
Because everyone would have wanted it to be him. Like out of everyone, it's like that, bro. Thursday before we went to the movies, we were talking about that. And we're like, "There's no way. Like if he's gonna come back for anything, it has to be to be Iron Man again."
Yo,
And
to be
that, it's like,
to be honest with you, I kind of had my sights on Henry Cavill, bro.
to be Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind that either. But now I kind of want to see him as something else.
as Wolverine. as yo, but not Hyperion or Sentry.
Yeah,
My Cyclops. There you go.
yeah.
Or yo, Colossus. He's a big dude. But yeah, I would have loved. I want to know how they do. I know Anthony was saying it's probably gonna be from another universe or some shit. But I want to know how they do it because we're gonna talk about it on Tuesday. I almost.
Oh yeah, now yeah. We're gonna talk about that on Tuesday. We'll talk about this on Tuesday. More than likely, they could do the infamous Iron Man story. I think that's the best way they could kind of play it. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't mind this though, especially now that we need to pivot from Kang to this.
Yeah,
this is the best way to do it. And it's like, man, till they're motherfucking 90, bro. Till they're motherfucking 90. That's all I'm saying. Till they're motherfucking 90. But all right, that's Tuesday's conversation. Let's go back into the real talk here because y'all gonna want to watch Tuesday. That's all I'm saying.
His name and he appears.
We gonna be talking about Deadpool. We gonna be talking about Deadpool. Cause a lot of shit happened in the movie that we gonna talk. I'm gonna watch it again tomorrow. Cause fuck it, it was that awesome.
Bitch.
Oh shit. Oh man. Yo. Yo, every group chat I'm in is talking about this fucking announcement. That's great. That's fucking great.
And that theme song does wonders for these goosebumps. I was surprised to hear that Lay didn't know who he was.
Yeah. I was like, I thought he was joking, but no. He apparently did not know. Hey, it's all good. Sometimes
Yeah.
not every person is gonna get over with everyone, you know. So it's all good. It's all good. It happens.
Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna play this one. This is the last one I sent you.
All right.
Giannis and Greece lost to the Dylan Brooks and Canada today. Jesus. Shit.
It's frustrating. I'm trying to listen to God. I got my own flesh pulling me here, my own desires, my family, my friends, all these things is distracting me from the truth, and it's difficult. But if you can go through it, you'll come out like gold. If I can go through the fire. They don't want to go through the fire. They want the lotto and go to Jamaica and the Bahamas and do their own selfish thing. But he said, if you wait till I exalt you, I give you the desire of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in a hurry. I don't know where they going, but when they get there, ooh, they're going to be sorry. The faster you try to get there, that career, that money, and you're going to figure it out that, man, it was the journey, not the destination. You was in a hurry to get there, to come up, to be this, to be that. And when you get there, you're going to feel discouraged more than you did before you even started to get there. It was the journey, the people that you didn't stop to talk to like me, the people at the gas station. You was in a hurry to get there, but it's the journey, not the destination. Because the destination is steadily evolving. We always growing in wisdom and knowledge and understanding. It's always evolving. It's frustrating.
Bro, it's you see why I said what I said earlier?
Yeah.
Step back, take that breath for a minute, enjoy the growth now. Because the way he said it, what he means by you're gonna get discouraged then is because you start to think, now what? And it's that thing, like, we could put it to this, to content creating, where we have our goals, right? Like, we want to get to that point where we're monetized, we're doing this, we're doing that, want to be able to enjoy this. But it's cool to be able to sit back and be like, yo, we're doing some cool shit though on the way, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're getting to this. We're doing what we got to do. Like I said earlier when I was making fun of my original podcast, and it's like, yo, that shit was horrible. But it's like, you know what? It paved that way to get here though. It paved that way to get that conversation I had with Dijak. It paved that way to get that conversation with Alex Shelley. It paved the way to be able to know to find my voice. Because in those conversations, bro, I didn't want to be in front of the camera. A lot of times I just wanted to be fucking, hey, you don't want to be on camera? Cool. I don't want to be on camera either. Let's just do it audio version of the podcast. I don't mind it. And it's stuff like that where it's like you have that journey that it's like, yeah, the goal is to do this, but I'd rather go slow and steady. And sometimes it's fucking frustrating. Like, fuck, let's just do this so it works. Because there's ways we've seen what people fucking do.
Yeah.
Then what? That there's people that fucking, yeah, I'll buy my subs and do this and do that. It's like, cool, do it. Now you're there and your numbers are still not where they need to be. And YouTube sees it. You could have the subs, but YouTube won't monetize your shit because you're not going to make enough viewers. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. That it's like, yo, you cheated the system, but now what? The system comes back. It's like be able to enjoy that, so that way you know every step of it, instead of just, you know what, let's speed through, let's do things this way, so that way, boom, we can get there quicker. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Enjoy it. And again, it's how life is. It's the game of life. Sometimes we're like, yo, we want to do this. What? That's why they tell everyone, yo, don't rush to get older, because everyone thinks, oh, I want to get here, man. I want to be this. And I say it now, but it's like I'm guilty of it too. When I was younger, man, I kept saying it. And I said this to my cousin the other day, because I was like, man, I wanted to be 21. And I told my cousin this the other day, because he told me, oh man, I'm gonna finally be 21 now. I'm like, what are you gonna do differently than what you were doing now?
Bitch.
No, and I told him that, because I'm like, bro, it's trust me, don't
The
rush,
only thing that comes with age is responsibility.
bro. Exactly, and that's what I'm like, yo, don't rush it, trust me, because I didn't listen, because I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Shit, I tell you that now sometimes, because you're like, bro, relax, because like I said, oh fuck, I'm 26, 30.
Man, you're still don't rush to be any older than
No,
that, bro.
and I know, and it's like, I still at that point, I'm like, yeah, but my head's already there. But I tell anyone younger now, I'm like, you know what? Trust me, I didn't want to listen either. Listen to me now, please. Trust me. I was you. Don't do it, because you're gonna be like, I never knew. It's like, no, you knew. We told you. We warned you, but you don't want to listen.
That and
Explosive
yo,
facts. The fact
the
sometimes, yo, all it takes is one bad bump, and you're like, my elbow, my
yo,
knee, my tibia.
and the one thing people don't realize, when you get older, your days get shorter. You can't do the same amount of shit in a day that you could when you was younger. Because in school, like, you got out, you started at 9, you got out at 3:30, you went home, you played with your friends,
Yep.
then you went and ate dinner, you did your homework, you played video games, you went to sleep. Now, you get out of work at 4, you get home at 6, you eat dinner at 7, and you go to sleep at 8:30. You don't have time to be home. Home is a pit stop. You live at work.
Man, you know what's sad? That is what home is now. Home is legit it's the place to sleep. You know, you used to make the joke that it's like, when you go on vacation, your hotel room, that's all it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Just the place to sleep. Now it feels like that's what home is.
Mm-hmm.
You spend more time in a hotel room than you do at home.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
And you know, some people are like, oh, vacation was crazy. We did this, and this. How long were you gone for? 4 days. What? Yeah, because I woke up at 7 and had the rest of my life to live until 11 o'clock. Work is jail.
Yeah.
And we only get about 4 hours of freedom. Then we got to go to sleep and wake up and go back to jail.
Yep.
And then they wonder why we want more money.
Yeah.
Because God forbid we ask for some respect.
Yo, to be able to survive and do whatever you actually want to do and do shit. And that's why I said, like, yo, because of stuff like that, because of that, that's why I said earlier, yo, don't put yourself in a situation where it's like you're going from one captivity to the next, you know?
Yeah.
And in the middle is just dance, monkey. You know? Like, don't put yourself in a scenario like that where it's just you're working to satisfy the needs instead of your own ambition, you know? But yeah, it's enjoy the road, man. The road is everything. That's something I had to learn. That's something I had to fucking understand, because at times you're just like, nah, you just think it's all, nah, we got to get here. It's it. No matter how long, no matter how, just let's get here. And you don't live in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit you can look at and it's like, oh man, I really did that. I did this. And it's like, you gotta enjoy all of that. Enjoy what gets you to that next step. Enjoy what gets you to this point. Like you said, you notice that growth here, this here. But in between those periods of like going crazy and balls to the wall, there's a lot of good shit though that also helped. That it gets people interested. It gets people to see. Like you look at from where the channel was at one point to where it is now, there's a whole different growth of looks, of fucking styles, of structures, everything. Like there is that growth, you know?
Yeah.
And you can enjoy all that. That it's like, yo, we went from this, we did this. And there's so much in between, you know? And there we go. Fuck Boston.
Facts.
And it's stuff like that, man. It's stuff like that to just see every little step of it and just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. And that's also as hard as this sounds, it's enjoy. Well, not enjoy, but also value the good with the bad. Because those bad moments teach you the biggest lessons, and those good moments are the ones that you get to cherish. Because those bad moments teach you a lot. It gets you to where you need to be. It gets you to prepare to truly appreciate the good moments. And that's what helps. And that's why you don't want to rush. Because when you rush, you think I can run away from those bad moments. And all I need to do is to get to the success and get to this. And it's like, yeah, but when you tell the story, those bad moments are there too. Still part of it. It's when you look at when people talk about their success, when they finally get to that point, that's like, oh, I did it. You on that.
You need adversity.
Yeah.
And you have to have it, because when you deal with it once, you deal with it twice, you deal with it 3 times, you deal with it that one time you can't handle it, you look back at all the other times you dealt with it in the past, and it makes it comforting.
Yep.
Because without adversity, there's really no reward.
Yep.
There's really no reward for it.
Yep.
And that's why the rush, when you get to some place that you want to be, like we're at 1,000 followers so fast, you almost like, I don't know what to do here. Like now I gotta do even more things because I'm at the 1,000 followers, where you don't know that what you're doing at a steady rate gets you the steady rate of followers. And when you reach the 1,000, like, oh, I know all these 1,000 followers are here because of this, because I've been doing this for years. As opposed to, yo, I got 1,000 followers because I make 25 videos a night. We're at 1,000, it's not growing. It goes 50.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's that burnt, and it's just like, yo, you're doing this and you're rushing through to be able to get that, but it's like you're not enjoying it. You're not, and it's going to become the complacency. It's like we say with certain matches that it's like, yo, you want to do this, you then want to do this, and it's like, yo, by a point, it's like, yo, I just hit a fucking a 630. They didn't care. Now I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, and it's like, yo, what do I gotta do next? We gotta use real glass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That it's like, yo, enjoy the ride. Let the story be told. You know, let it go through. Like, shit. I remember when we spoke early on when it came to numbers and all that, and I would say, fuck man, I want to get to this. But I didn't rush it. I let it happen naturally. And now it's like, cool, I made it to those first 1,000 on IG at one point. And I was like, I bet. Now let's see where it goes. And before I knew it, I was like, oh, cool. I'm here now. And then I'm here. And then I'm here. And certain days I look at the number, I'm like, damn, it doesn't move. But it's like, hey, it's still the engagement's there.
Yeah.
That's what I look at. End of the day, the followers are going to go up. They're going to go down. It's going to be whatever. But it's like, if people aren't reacting, then what's the point? Because a lot of times we know it's bot accounts. So it's like, I want to see who's actually watching, who's actually there. Like, that's what I look at with YouTube. That it's like, yo, the subs, they can grow naturally. Certain days, it's like, it may go up one, might go up a few. Certain days, it's like, yo, I'll post this, and it's like, nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's all good. The Ricardo Rodriguez interview, that brought a few people in. I was like, cool, that's dope. And it's like, it's stuff like that it's like, we take everything with stride, man. Enjoy it. Take those roads and not try to speed through, because life's too short, man. Before you know it,
Shit. Yeah.
before you know it, Iron Man is now Dr. Doom.
Shit, man. I fucking me. Sometimes I feel like you could be going harder. Then you go harder, and you realize this is why you're not supposed to be going this hard. But it's then like, well, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? But
No, and I get that, and that's also the thing that it creates that it's like, yo, I got to do this. Like, I can do more. I can do more. I can do more. And yes, you might be able to, but should you? You know, like there's a difference of potential versus necessity. You know,
yeah,
and it's like anyone that is doing this, they'll tell you they're fucking doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. And yeah, that grind is necessary to be able to grow, to be able to do this, to be able to do that. But as well, is it worth the aftermath, the stress that comes with it, the fucking times that we're just like, yo. And it's like, yo, we can't do this to that degree, especially when there's other shit going on, you know?
yeah,
Luckily, a lot of the people that are at that level now, this is all they're doing. And no, I know they're also doing the partnerships and this and that and this and that, but also they have created that time now that they can do that. Right now in the stage we're in, time is of the essence. There is no, this is all that then creates what we do next, you know?
yeah,
So if we were at that point, then I'd be like, yo, set that time where you could fucking edit and do this and do this. But right now, there is no like peak hours. But killing yourself at 1 a.m. doing this, nah, man, can't do it. I'm not saying you can't do that ever. I'm just saying don't do it as consistently. Where again, by the end of the week, it's like, yo, how much did you sleep this week? Maybe 8 hours. Like, nah, bro, you should at least 6 a day would be nice. At least on a good day, you know.
yeah.
Like, man, we can't have tell fucking. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition. This is being a friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out.
That's it.
Like, nah, man. I can't have you falling asleep when mommy's on the television.
Word.
How mommy on the TV right now? Looking quick. And you ain't looking.
But I'm always up for Kathy Kelly.
I don't know, man. Kathy Kelly might show up too, and you're gonna be like, yo,
Nah, I can smell her.
like, but nah, it's stuff like that, man. Trust me, man. There's points where I was like, nah, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and that's where certain times where I'm like, nah, man, I gotta relax, I gotta take it easy, and then I'll be like, fuck it, I want to do this. Like this week, I know I'm gonna regret it by the end of the week that I set up a whole podcast week. The whole week is with this company called 3LW, Ricardo Rodriguez promotion.
3 Little Women.
It's actually 3 Legacy Wrestling. But they're doing their style of a Royal Rumble show next Saturday. So this whole week I have talent coming from that promotion, but it's like multiple talent a day. So like Monday I have like I think 2 or 3 interviews. Tuesday same thing. Wednesday I think it's just 2. No, Wednesday's 2, Thursday's 2, and then I don't think I have anyone for Friday. I think I left my Friday open. I think.
Okay.
It's like it's a lot of just like multiple interviews back to back to back to back to back. That I'm like, I know by Friday I'm gonna be like, why did I do this?
No,
and
I hear you.
And it's like I did it before, and I was like, I'll never do this again. And as I was promoting it, as I was like putting it together, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be dope. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Now I'm like, as I looked at the schedule because I was making the graphics, I'm like, oh. And it's that because it's like, okay, I want to be able to have more content like that because it's like, cool, I get to put out these many episodes. It's like, shit, we'll crack out by the end of the week. I'll be at like 280 something, and it's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Courtney? What's going on?
What up, Courtney?
And it's like, shit, there we go. We're at like 280 something by the end of the week. And it's like, that's cool. But then by the end of the week, I'm like, ugh. Because on top of that, I got us. That is like, yo, priority still there. Like I made sure that with the episodes, I'm still here, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything was like 6, 7, 8 slots. That's how I put it. 6, 7, 8. If you could do that, works. Yeah. So it's stuff like that, man. That it's like it's trying to create, trying to continue to evolve, but being realistic to not burn out either. Hell yeah, Ray. That's what I'm talking about. Get that. Yo, Joseph, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. But at the same token, like I said, I've also learned from previous mistakes where that burnout is real. And sometimes you got to take that step back. Like after, especially this put me into that realization of everything. After that fucking last hospital visit that you want to talk about deleting messages.
Shit.
I wrote my goodbyes. I wrote a goodbye to every person that I was like, you know what? I want to make sure I say something before whatever is going to happen. And I wrote every single one except one person.
Fucking show. God damn it.
I said no.
I wrote everything except one person that I told my mom, if something happens, you call him. And I deleted every single message the minute they took me upstairs. Because I was like, well, if there's nothing like crazy going on right now, I should be okay.
Yeah.
And you know who told me I shouldn't have deleted them, funny enough? My therapist. Told me I shouldn't have deleted the messages. Not that I needed to send them.
No, you go back and you look at them.
Yeah. That I should have kept them just to see
how you see people in perspective.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's interesting, but you know what's crazy? And I'm not gonna say here, but I can tell you word for word every message I wrote. Every message I wrote that day, I can tell you word for word what I wrote.
That's not a message that just goes through your mind.
No, it's every message that I sent, that I would have sent is still here. The recovery's going well. It's a lot better now. We're good. It's still day by day, but definitely a lot better than I was. And we're finally on that point that I'm taking bookings again. So August is gonna be fun. And we back to doing the podcast the way we need to do it. We back here. Like I said, I just planned out a whole fucking week on Respect the Craft. So definitely a lot of content coming over there. If you guys haven't checked out last 2 episodes I just did, which were both previously recorded episodes that we put out this week. So I sat down with former WWE ring announcer / wrestler Ricardo Rodriguez as we spoke about some real, we spoke about a lot, man. It touched with a lot of stuff here, like in real subjects, real going into mental health and all that. Great conversation. And then I sat down with one of my boys, man, or at least I thought was one of my boys, and Big Game Leroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was a difficult conversation because he's changed a little bit, and it was happened right here, happened on this couch. But I don't know, man. I gotta see what happens with my boy. But thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Things are going good, and we're just keeping riding. We're keeping the ride going. We're keeping the vibes going well, and we're just gonna keep going strong. We're gonna keep going strong.
Facts. Shit, but I mean, we could call it a night now. You know, I have a feeling show's just waiting there for us to end it, so you can be like, "Yeah, I was waiting."
It's gonna be. I was legit surprised when he got on yesterday and he was home. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I saw that. Was he in his kitchen or something?
Yeah, he was finishing something up and then he started eating, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But he was home.
It's funny. I put the YouTube page on. I showed it one of the girls. I said, "You see this?" She goes, "Yeah, what's that?" I said, "That's my brother. That's my boy, and that's the worker that's here." She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "That's my podcast, and they live. That means that I'm here with y'all and not on my podcast. So I don't want to hear no shit."
Oh shit. Bro, I was watching the interview. Thank you, Joseph. Much appreciated, bro. There you go. See, and that's something else. That's something that,
Appreciate
like I
that.
said, you're putting in that work with that. Don't let everything burn you out, bro. But that is a message we're gonna leave you guys with as we wrap this up here. Just again,
Right.
enjoy the road, enjoy what you're doing. Have the goals in mind. Trust me, have goals, have everything you want to achieve, everything you want to get to, but don't rush it. Enjoy everything, because just because it could be attained quicker doesn't mean it needs to be. And just because you can do things doesn't mean you need to do them right now. So we love you too, Courtney. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone that joined us tonight. Again, we will be back Monday with the Raw Watch Along, as it will be the go home show for SummerSlam. We're getting ready for SummerSlam.
That's right.
Tuesday, we are back with Knucklehead Comics, as we're going to be talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. I can't wait. I'm going to be seeing it again tomorrow, because that's how good that fucking movie was. I'm going to be seeing it again tomorrow. So we definitely, I'm going to record my instant reactions again tomorrow for y'all, so y'all could check that out on the Knucklehead Network's Instagram account. And then Wednesday, we're back with sports, as we'll be talking about the fallout from the Olympics and my Yankees, the Yankees hopefully making a little bit of a comeback here.
Well, apparently they beat the Red Sox today, so
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
The fact that the Mets are doing better is depressing. Thursday,
now.
Thursday we are back with Wrestling with Knuckleheads, as it's going to be a full house here, as it will be Wrestling with Knuckleheads and the Call Up Podcast all in one, as we'll be doing our predictions for SummerSlam, as that will be our go home show before SummerSlam. And then more than likely Friday we'll be back here with the Toe in the Show with Ray, and then Saturday SummerSlam. So you want to tune in for that. So
Which we might be having some more special videos for y'all after Saturday.
yeah, hopefully if everything works out, you'll have some more content coming to the channel, to the accounts.
Yeah.
You gotta follow, subscribe, all that good shit. And yeah, man. So Joseph, you go enjoy that. Thank you for supporting, bro. And Toe, take us home, man.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, don't be a motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill. It's just Friendly Neighborhood Knuckleheads signing out.